Mm.
Okay.
Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to Kiki and Kibitz. It's me, Mary, and I am here on a special night. I usually don't go live during the week for Love After Lockup. You guys know I do my recaps on Saturday for Saturday Night Shenanigans, but tonight is a special night. I have, in my opinion, the MVP of this season, Troy's mom, Karen, joining me. Thank you so much, Miss Karen, for joining me. I just want to tell you, in my opinion, as someone who's watched Love After Lockup since season one, you are one of the most entertaining parents that have been featured on the show. Every scene that you're in, you bring it. And I just want to shout you out for that because you crack me up in your scenes.
Thank you for having me. Thank you. I really want to clear some stuff up.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I have went through a lot of like I lay in bed and I try to go over some of the material that they had on the show.
Right.
So I do look at a lot of bloggers or commentators, I should say. And
Right.
it's a couple of you bitches out here I don't like. And trust and believe, I'm sober as a motherfucking judge. So this is who the fuck I am. Now I'm coming after that auntie. Bitch, I'm calling you a bitch because you called me a motherfucking bitch. You called me old, but bitch, if you younger than me, you look a lot older. And if you older than me, you look older than what you are. Ask me what the fuck y'all want to know, and I will tell you. You supposedly allege, allege that she was a no good mother. I know this is a show, and I understand this, but you understand me. It's for entertainment purposes only. I couldn't wait to get on here and roast that motherfucking auntie. Now,
And
bitch,
this is why you're here to clarify
this
some
is
things.
thank you. Thank you. I'm having my chance to speak.
Right. Because what
And
we see
Eddie and
on
his
the
wife, I'm
show,
gonna get around to them too. It's a lot of only a couple of you. Only a couple of you that I really want to attack. And you, Auntie, you one that I want to attack. Number one, let me straighten your ass out. You don't know shit about me and my son. Y'all only know the little snippet that he gave y'all. Oh, my mother left me. Bitch, I ain't gonna never leave none of my motherfucking kids. I split out my pussy.
and let's
Yes,
talk
they
about
knew I
that.
was coming. Yes, they knew I was coming on that show. They
Right.
knew I was
Let's
coming on
talk
that show.
about what happened with you and Troy and how, Troy talked about you weren't around. And let's talk about that. Let's clarify that because I know you feel that you were wronged, how they are
Yeah.
portrayed.
So you want me to tell you the part where I kidnapped my son?
Let's start from the beginning. Yes. Let's start from the beginning.
Okay. His dad and I had a very terrible breakup. His dad was very well off. I wasn't. His dad was. So we had a bitter breakup. And of course, you know, with the bitter breakup, it's some shit. It's either I end up with the kid and collect a good amount of child support because he worked for the news in Buffalo, so he made real good money, and he wanted his son, and I kidnapped him. Me and my other son father at the time. We ran from hotel to hotel. Y'all have to remember, this is like 28 years ago. My son is 30 years old. He know the story. He know what happened. I know what happened. One or the other have to win a custody battle. And I'm quite sure some of you motherfucking commentators up here that had a battle with y'all fucking spouse and somebody won custody. Unfortunately, I didn't do what the judge said. I told the judge to kiss my ass. And I meant what I said. I wasn't going no parenting because, as far as I'm concerned, I know about parenting. So he lived with his father. His father had to work. So his aunt kept him. because the judge said I couldn't. That was just the bottom line of that. But trust and believe, I was around my son. My son father was very fucking well off. Let's get that straight. He left me well off. My son is okay, very, very okay. So I wanted to knock that out with the auntie, since she keeps saying, how the hell is she gonna take care? I kept my grandkids from the time my son went to jail. And let me just tell you this, I don't condone bad behavior. And I ain't going to nobody motherfucking jail to see him. Because I had to stay out here and take care of his kid. I took care of every last one of my grandkids. So with that being said, mind your motherfucking business, because that was months ago that y'all getting this shit.
While he was in jail, did you guys keep in contact though? Did you talk to him on the phone? And
Oh yeah,
okay,
I sent them a package.
right,
Yeah,
okay,
his wife was, before they got married, Zaria was at my house and stuff. But I've been seeing this on live over and over and over again. I don't condone bad behavior. And I guarantee you, he ain't never going back to jail. Because he know his mama ain't coming to save him. He did 2 years before he did 7. Let's get that out. He was very well taken care of. His daddy paid damn near $500,000 to keep him off the first case he was on. Okay? I know I ain't put a dime in it because I ain't have it. He didn't need to be running around carrying guns or whatever the hell he was doing. And Troy know this. So getting back to me being a no good mama, you need to do your homework first. I know I was going to be on the show, but sometimes people give you just a little snippet to let y'all run with, and you dumb motherfuckers ran with it. All he had to do was go up there. Oh, my mother wasn't with me. She left me at her friend house. That was his godmother, and I took him to a safe place. Why I went on a run until the cops caught me and went to jail. They found out where he was at, took him to a foster home for a month. I keep repeating the same shit over again. The girl that he was in the foster home just so happened to be a childhood friend of mine. So I seen Troy. When Troy was on that waterbed with that marshmallow, he was at my house. Troy never wanted for nothing. None of my kids never wanted for nothing because we are a close-knit family. So, of course, I can do what I want with my kids.
right,
My mother took care of my daughter,
right,
but she was with me. I had Troy. I got another son that's 26. He stayed at his grandmother's house. I'm just a lucky ass bitch. I'm lucky to have the love that I had around me. And my son that's deceased, his grandmother's deceased. She took care of him. And her name was Bessie Degree. And she was a loving woman. I had a beautiful, beautiful life for myself and for my kids. My
right.
kids wasn't with strangers. People kill me trying to act like they life so perfect. Your life, Auntie, bitch,
No one's
ain't
life
my
is
auntie.
perfect. Miss
Nobody's
Karen,
life perfect.
and let me
That's why she said somebody gave her food poison. They should have.
I just want to ask you to clarify because on the show, that scene where Troy met you at the train station and he was like, Mama, why haven't you been around? You said that you had a problem with alcohol.
You know what? Hey, that caught me off guard. That caught me off guard. Hell yeah, I used to drink and snort plenty of motherfucking cocaine. Whoever don't like it, too bad. Because I'm quite sure a whole lot of y'all probably on here watching me now, sniffing your ass off.
This is Miss
Commentators.
this is Miss Karen Raw. Okay, this is Miss Karen
Commentators.
Sober.
Commentators. Y'all probably sitting up sniffing cocaine watching me and trying to figure out what y'all gonna talk about me after I get off of Miss Mary live. But at this point, I doubt it very seriously if y'all ever see me again. Not on none of y'all platforms, but it'll be mine, not you, Mary. You can always get me anytime. But I watched you. And I watched you over and over again because I have to watch before I get up here and talk my shit. I have
Right.
to watch somebody over and over and over again about before I come attack their ass. like I'm going to drag you like a pit bull. Like, this is me for real. I ain't on no motherfucking gummies, and I ain't drinking, and I ain't got no motherfucking weed. This is who the fuck I am. Because when somebody come at me, I understand it was TV. I understand it was TV. And I understand I'm going to have motherfuckers coming after me, but I'm going to come right back at your motherfucking ass. Because, bitch, you worrying about my motherfucking auntie. I'm on you now, auntie. You
Okay.
worrying about me not having no motherfucking panties on. Talking about I'm too old not to have no panties on. Maybe you're too old not to have no panties on. But I'm not too
Let's
old.
talk about the panties. Let's talk
I'm
about the panties.
talking about, I'm going to the
This
panties.
this
Girl, I
story is
couldn't wait to get
hysterical,
on here.
people. Uh-huh.
I couldn't wait to get on here. I could not wait to get on your show. That's why I'm running it down because I've been wondering. I had to be fully energetic to do this because she the main bitch that keep going on about my his mother ain't got no panties on, and I don't know how she taking care of some kids. Bitch, you don't know me. I've been taking care of my Jana daughter ever since the fuck she was born. Stayed with Jana. That's one of my babies too. And for your motherfucking information, I can say it. Yana, Troy, Zuria, Yana boyfriend, and the kids, they all old motherfucking cat. Because I make sure of it. I'm the motherfucking queen of this shit right here.
Period. Period. Yeah.
I'm the queen of this shit. Yana gonna listen to what the fuck I got to say. Zaria gonna listen to what the fuck I got to say. Troy, my daughter, everybody that's around in my circle gonna listen to what the fuck I got to say. They may not agree, but they gonna listen to me. So what else you want to know? I'm still on this auntie bitch
Okay.
about my
Let,
drawers.
let's let's put that to the side for a second.
No, I got to address these
I want
drawers.
to ask you to address the drawers because you told me that you actually were wearing drawers.
Yeah.
Well, so
Okay,
tell me. So
so
go
let
ahead.
me get to the panty thing.
Yeah.
Number one, America. I had a big ass motherfucking suitcase that was like a Mack truck. It was too heavy for them to carry up in Zaria house, but they ended up bringing. They didn't show. I had so much shit in my suitcase, I couldn't find my panties. If I chose not to wear panties and I had a suitcase full of panties, I may not wear them. I don't have to wear no drawers. I don't have to wear no drawers.
Listen, when you get to a certain age, you do what you want to do, and it don't just don't give a fuck.
No, I don't give a fuck. And all that bullshit, pussy spray, you dumb motherfuckers. It was a moose bottle that they tried to, what you call that when they try to use my voice? I
Oh,
wasn't
like a
sounding like
voiceover
that.
edit, like a sound
Yeah,
over edit
editing,
type
doing
thing.
all that
Yeah,
editing.
yeah.
I was standing in the mirror like this. I'm going to show you just how I was standing. Because I know motherfuckers think I'm fat, but I'm not. This is my body. This is me. Yeah, I got a little stomach, but it ain't out of control.
We all got the stomach, Miss Karen. Don't worry.
But anyway, what I was saying was I was doing like this because the panties that they went and got, I found the panties when they was gone. They was too goddamn big. They was some goddamn bloomers, and I kept doing like this in my that black motherfucking church dress that they wanted me to wear to church, which I picked out. It looked cute on the hanger. It looked a hot mess on me. But anyway, I'm addressing the panty thing, and everybody got something to say about me not wearing no panties. Y'all not going over there on love, hip hop and all that, telling them girls about not wearing no drawers because they gonna set your motherfucking ass off.
And they never wear drawers in Love and Hip Hop.
And they worrying about me telling I'm too motherfucking old to be going pantyless. All you bitches saying something about me going pantyless, suck my ass. Suck my ass. And then your man can suck my ass too.
Miss Karen, let's talk about church. The whole church scene where you were laughing and crying and everything all at once.
Yeah, making me look crazy. Nah, what happened was I really wasn't supposed to do the church thing. Before I even came to Syracuse, I told them I don't go to church. I don't want to go to church. So they did it on a Friday. And I had already took the gummies before I even decided to go to church. But everybody was leaving, the film crew, and everybody was leaving. I said, well, I don't want to stay up in her house by myself. I might as well go on and follow the goddamn party. So that's what I did. And they still was asking, did I have panties on? But either way it go, that panty, I wear them, I don't. That's just how I am. Even at home, outside, whatever I choose not to wear panties, I'm done with the panty thing. Okay, now I'm gonna get to the laughing part.
Yes.
Lord knows I do believe in God. I just don't go to church. I'm gonna tell you why. I don't like the hypocrite shit. I don't like motherfuckers sucking dick and pussy the night before they all out fornicating. Some of these bitches on here, why they talking to me, they man probably out there fucking and sucking on some hoe. But anyway, I lost my train of thought. But anyway, because
I'm
it's so
having a
much
good old time
bottled up.
listening to you. You're
Okay,
entertaining.
so anyway, being in the church, now I had got high. I don't like all that hypocrite shit. People drinking and getting high and all that, and then they going to church the next day shouting glory, hallelujah, and all that motherfucking bullshit. I don't go to church because I don't like the fakes and the phonies. I don't go to church because there's a lot of child predators and molestation shit in church. They robbing you. The preachers is pimps. They was in the streets being a pimp, then they went to the pulpit and being a pastor turning into a pimp. And hoes is housewives now. They got this shit all fucked up. See, I retired from the game and I ain't ashamed of it. And I'm living damn motherfucking good. Okay? Even though I sniffed cocaine, I smoked my wools, whatever the fuck I did, I still took care of my kids. I bet you when I was getting sniffed up, my kids could still come and say, Mom, could I have some money? I bet you I was able to give it to him. Not Troy, because Troy wasn't around. But I just keep it real. I ain't no slouch. I don't like they edited that shit. Because I would have never said coochie. Coochie is for little girls. I would have said, where's my pussy spray? Just so the men can hear. So why you bitches sitting up there talking about me? Y'all better go watch y'all men. Cause they may be prowling the motherfucking trying to say, where's this girl at with no panties on? Let me go find her. So while y'all sitting up talking about me, y'all men doing shit. And then that auntie bitch, I just looked at some of her shit last night. I told you I critique people. Now she all out of town. The fish and chips was running. She talking about how beautiful this place was. If you had a man with you, bitch, it wouldn't have made no difference about whether you ate or not. Because if I'm anywhere with a man, he would have been paying for my food. He would have been sending his shit back if it wasn't no good. I don't know. I wouldn't take no type of vacation like that alone. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Some women are like that because they just don't have nothing else to do but be a commentator. Like she says, she works a job. Nice for you, but it looked like you should have been retired, bitch. Like me, I've been retired off the streets for 5 years.
Miss Karen, how's your
Not prostitute. Let me clear that up because when you say the street, they sure think you out there. I work for my house. Now,
how
how
is
about that?
how is your relationship with Jana now?
Me and Yana fine. Yana just pissed me the fuck off when her motherfucking ass started talking shit before I came on the shop. I love my Yana. I cuss Yana out like it ain't nothing. Her mother was just at my house 2 weekends ago. Me and her threw back 3 bottles of wine. She know how when I get mad at Yana, I try to tell her mother or something. Her mother say, that's you and Yana. I ain't got nothing to do with this shit. Yana is my baby too. And I cussed her out and called her all kinds of bitches because of the shit she did to me before I came on national TV. But she don't even care about that shit. Because like she said, everybody got paid, everybody voiced their opinion. But guess what, people? They're all together. They all will be here at my house this week. And matter of fact, Mary, if you want to, if they are here, we'll come on your show. I'm talking
That would
about the kids and all.
that
And
would be
y'all could just,
fantastic, but I'm not going to be around this weekend.
now I'm just saying if it was,
Right, right, right. Yeah. I mean, you guys are a blended family, and that's all that matters to get along for the kids, you know? It's all for the kids.
don't
So,
get me twisted. I don't be wanting to be bothered with their ass every weekend. Them kids too damn bad. Zaria, between Zaria and Yana and Troy, them three,
right,
get your grandkids, Karen. The one day Yana called me, get my granddaughter. That's the weekend she came, and I was on live and I was taking her hair down. The
right.
week before that, I had to get Isaiah because him and Troy, you know, they kids. So
Hmm.
he was here with me. I keep my grandkids. I don't mistreat children. Let's get this so let's get this out here, people. You know, they try to make if y'all supposed to really sit back, watch the show, enjoy it. I understand you got to do what you got to do on your platform. But I can't take it when y'all keep taking it to a whole nother level. That bitch, yeah, I'm calling you a bitch, Auntie, because you started calling me a bitch. You told me I was old. Bitch, you look older than me. And if you're younger than me, bitch, that's even worse.
Miss Karen, how about that scene when you were running out of the church because you didn't want to meet Saria's parents and they
It
had to
wasn't
come in
that
and
I
pick
didn't
up
want to
you?
meet her parents. I've been at met the reappearance over the phone or whatever. No, I got tired. You know, when they film, I didn't want to keep sitting in that church. I was hot. I was high. And I was hungry because we never ate that morning. They called themselves ordering us some Panero or whatever. I'm thinking we gonna eat it right then and there. We didn't. So I got aggravated. I came out to church. The people, they did what the fuck I asked them to because I got me some good ass motherfucking fish that tastes just like the shit from Buffalo, New York. They kept saying, you want this from here? No, 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 no. I wanted my way and it happened. That was just somebody had mentioned that they seen me with food in the car. You damn right. I was hungry. The other problem had to be solved. I had to get that hot ass dress off. And we went back to the house and stuff or whatever. I don't want to tell too much. Just watch this show this Friday. I'm gonna just leave it like that. But far as right now, everything is fine. Everybody in their house. I'm in my motherfucking house, and everybody is fine. I understand people are going to talk because I know I'm a talker and I know I do talk about people. But when I talk about people, I talk about them to their motherfucking face so I can get a reaction. But when you go coming at me, you don't know me. See, they should have beat you to the punchline, Mary. See, they ain't smart. They ain't that smart. There's two sides to every story, old lady. Since you want to call me old, I'm calling you everything you call me. You call me a bitch. You told me I know damn well I ain't raised my granddaughter. You talking about all the shit you don't know, lady. This is for entertainment purposes. I told Troy, he knew anyway. Don't get on there giving him too much. Give him a little snippet. And my son is smart. He gave you motherfuckers a snippet. Oh, she ain't no good. And all this, that, and the other. Okay, I'm done with that bitch. She's a non-factor to me now. She's gonna come after me, and I'm gonna be waiting. I'm gonna be waiting, lady, because you won't stop. Every time I turn the TV on, Well, I ain't gonna talk about his mother anyway. You know, she ain't no good. You know, y'all don't know a motherfucking thing about me. Nothing. Before y'all met me, this is who I am. I'm just an ordinary ass bitch that don't take no shit. You don't know what I've been through in my life to make me act like this. So,
Um, Miss Karen, I want to ask you about the scene that we've been seeing for the past 2 weeks, where Zaria's flipping out about Jana and screaming in the bedroom and all that. What was going on? Like how did it get there?
what happened was I could tell the production can't do nothing to me. But Zaria had read the contract. I didn't know anything about it. That scene I thought was like they put it like this. If you get to arguing and fighting and physical, they shut the shit down. So I'm gonna just make a long story short. Zaria had the shit shut down. After the shit was shut down, we all went out shopping. She bought Troy all his jewelry, bought me sneakers. We had a good motherfucking time. They didn't tell me that after that they wanted to have some free time because Troy only had been home like 3 days at that point.
Right.
She wanted to take him out. They had a good time. Zaria got me one of these real cute little scooters. I was riding around. I wasn't even with them till they was done shopping. So
Right.
she was just like, you still want them Converse? Because I like Converse. So I said, yeah. So that's what that was about. She was mad at Troy, but I'm telling you the real truth about this thing. Troy, so Zaria's supposed to have met up with some really big time people. And I know because I heard her on the phone.
Okay.
Troy started whatever he was going on. He was supposed to be part of that situation. Some business. It was a business thing that they had
Right.
to
Uh-huh.
take care of. And he, I don't know what the hell he did. He left. He left after he left. And we went shopping and all that stuff. But I really did not know none of that until after we left. To after we left. She was going on about Yana, but like I told her, you know, either way it go, that's my son's daughter. If my son adopted your son,
Right.
his daughter, I don't care, which I love her son, don't get me wrong, but his daughter absolutely has to come first, even though they treat them equally.
Right.
And they little, I'm just saying this to the adult viewers.
Mm-hmm.
But Zaria, oh my God, she good. She's good. You know why she good? Because ain't nowhere in the fuck I'ma be his baby mama. She's a pistol. But Zaria was buying this baby everything. Time well, Troy was sending the money. You know,
Right.
Troy had money in jail. He ain't one of these motherfucking niggas that went to jail that ain't had no money. Troy always had money. That's why I didn't do shit for him for 7 years because he didn't have to be in jail.
Right.
He had all the money he wanted. He's just all the money he wanted. But yeah, Zaria is good. She sent him, he sent her to Buffalo. She comes to Buffalo. My first time meeting her about 4 years ago. So she came for the father's, you know, the funeral and stuff. It's just with that. She came for the funeral. She's a good girl. Everybody looking at her like she's crazy and she's a mini me. I love for her to be a mini me because she be a mini me. She's a badass bitch. And
Why did you
crazy.
throw her out of your house?
Oh, I didn't throw her up out of my house. Troy was fucking some bitch. Him and Zaria got their little life. I
Right.
don't knock nobody for
Mm-hmm.
what they do. So Zaria wanted to bring the bitch to the house. I knew what the bitch did some funky ass shit. And I told Zaria I didn't want Zaria around her and I didn't want her at my house. Just put it like this, the bitch murdered somebody.
Really? Like a person? Like she murdered a person?
A person. But it was an accident. It was a hit and run.
Oh,
But I never got more into the story. But anywho,
right.
I didn't want Zaria to be around her. I didn't know if Zaria knew much about her, but Zaria kept insisting on that the girl was coming. And I said, when she come, I didn't put her out. I said, the bitch come, that's who you want to be with. You go right ahead with her. You go right ahead with her. And Zaria left, went got her hotel. I couldn't have been too bad because she came her ass right back to my house about some months later. And
And,
I
and,
had it all with her then. But
and
I
you
ain't
let
put her
her
out.
in. She
I
chose
love
to
her.
leave. She chose to leave because you wouldn't let the other bitch in.
Yeah.
Right?
So she left. I didn't put her out per se. I said the bitch can't come, go with her. Anybody would tell somebody that. If you don't like it, take your ass right with that bitch. That's all that was. Everybody keep. How would you let her in your house and she threw you out? Number one, I ain't really have to stay there if that was a true fact. I could have really had production put me in a hotel, but they insisted for me to stay there, and that's what I did. And they was filming in the house. It didn't make no sense for them to keep coming back and forth.
Right. Yeah,
So
that makes
yeah,
sense
I stayed
on
there,
the
and
production level.
I did not have to sleep on the couch. Her sister invited me in her room to hang out and sleep. I like sleeping on the couch. I sleep on the couch in my own home, and I'm quite sure some of the nosy people I showed. Well, y'all see my house on this week or whatever. I sleep on my couch. So people acting like it's something. Oh, they wouldn't have been putting my mother on the couch. Well, maybe that's your mother. But I insisted on sleeping on the couch because I like hearing and seeing shit. And no, people keep talking about these young people. I think Zaria has a very nice house. I think it's clean. Yes, they did leave out the house that day when we was coming to Buffalo with the dishes or whatever. We was in a hurry and we had to get to Buffalo because we still had to do some more filming. You know, y'all people think about the minutest bullshit. I mean, if you sitting on social media all day, are you cleaning your house? Are you cleaning your house? I'm a clean production. Everybody said I am OCD. I'm OCD, and I just don't like. I understand people talking about the show or whatever, whatever. And they talking about the crazy ass shit that going. That don't bother me. I just don't like when somebody keep going on and on. Cause now I feel like you calling me out to a fight. Auntie, you ain't my auntie. I'm like now the Travis Tiger, the singer. You ain't my auntie. And that's how I feel. You ain't my auntie, but that's the name you got. But anyway, she just keep pulling me out, calling me out for a fight. So now I'm out. So now what? Cause bitch, I drag you like a pit bull.
Yeah.
I'm from New York.
What was I going to ask you, Miss Karen? The thought this question just went through
Let
my
me
head.
stop. Let me stop on this bitch. She just got me high.
It's-
I can't. I can't with this lady. I can't with
I
them
was going to ask
cribs.
you a question and I just forgot it.
You think of it.
Let's talk about so is there anything else on social media that you've seen and you're like, what the fuck, and you want to clear up? Like,
It's not even social media. Like I
like the
said.
Facebook groups or anything like that?
Oh, all the Facebook groups and all them different groups, they all like me. I got some, matter of fact, can I say this while I'm on here? Please, people, I can't go through all the friend requests. I never had these many. I got thousands of friends now. So you guys have to go over to Instagram because my grandson, he just came over. He said it. I got old. There's so many of them. But one of my grandsons came up and he posted all my pictures on Instagram. So and he's not quite done. We'll get around to it. But yeah, I love you guys to pieces, and I love those that love me, those that Don't like me, don't watch me. You know, I'm dead serious about it. Don't even come trying to say no hating ass shit because, like I tell everybody else, you don't know me. I hired me a private investigator and find out who the fuck you are. And I'm dead motherfucking serious. You see this? Don't fuck with me. I won't fuck with you. Don't fuck with me. I like positive around me. This is what don't nobody know. Now, what else you want, Mary?
Miss Karen, if you had a young lady come to you and say, Miss Karen, I'm in a relationship with someone who's in I'm incarcerated. What advice can you give me? What would you tell her?
Run, run. That's just
Run.
my opinion. My son was in jail. I don't sugarcoat that shit. I just saw one lady tell me, oh, I would have been sticking by my son no matter what. Well, that's your son. You stick by him. I had children out here that I had to worry about, and his daughter was one. And we all did a good job. So she didn't lack nothing. Jana knew it, and Jana had to go off on some bitch the other day on Troy and them live. Trying
Really?
to talk about Zaria. She Zaria tell you anyway. She bisexual. Zaria just a worldly girl. She like doing what she like to do. And she's gonna try her best to just get along. If you don't get along, just go away. So her and Yana, they do get along. They do. They had a long talk. I was gonna video it. They told me not to because it was authentic. Now they can get on and do whatever they want to do. But my son, Troy,
Right.
the
Right.
one that everybody thinks so timid, he told his baby mama, "You no, no." They didn't want to record their reunion, but there's some surprises coming up, but I can't tell it because I was kind of surprised because
Oh,
Troy didn't tell me to the last minute. I was shocked.
so we're gonna have a surprise coming up. That is
Y'all got
cool.
y'all will have a big surprise coming up.
Miss Karen, before I let you go, do you have anything else you want to say? Anything you want to clear up? A message for the fans?
My message to my fans is I love you guys. You know that it's entertainment. I didn't want to just come on here and beat up the auntie lady, but she the one that's been coming after me more than anybody. And Eddie and his wife, they try to come after me, but I don't want to say too much about them either because I watched something on them today and it kind of pulled me back because not to say anybody have to be in agreements with me, but they still, you know, they had to take a fall back and probably really just suck some stuff in. And it was small, but like they said, we do agree with the mother or whatever. But that was for the scene with Zaria screaming and hollering or whatever. And I told Troy, come on, let's go home. But still at that time, I did not know. Only him and her knew about that. All that. I didn't know.
About the
Yana,
bipolar?
yeah, Yana really did call me. I didn't call. Yeah, I knew about the affair,
Right.
but I didn't know the extent of it.
Oh, okay.
And
Yes.
when who said it was really staged? The auntie they thought, oh, I know that was staged because I was just shocked the way Yana was telling me it. Like, oh, the person was in the house and da da da, and they still around. See, all that wasn't never shown,
Right.
but it wasn't true. That person is long gone. I did know about it. I did tell my son if I was in jail you wouldn't have never had no visit or nothing if I was your woman before jail, but Zaria wasn't. But I tell you, these legs would have been spreaded wide eagle as soon as you hit that door because I need now I'm just saying, just for an example,
Right.
financial stability. I can't deal with no man in jail begging for nothing. Zaria locked up because Troy was spending money on her people. He bought her a car, people. She will tell you he bought her a car, people. He had money in jail. He didn't need to use no woman for money. I can't speak about nobody else, but I can speak about my son. He don't have to use no woman. He just come in with a smooth ride like me, and they gonna be all over him. And they choose to do what they want to do. They all chasing him and Zaria. Zaria don't care about the bitches. Y'all just better know she's first. She'll tell you she's bisexual, and she might, like myself, pick whoever you want. If you happy with that person, you want to, have fun with or whatever, that's on you. But I don't get in a business like that because that's not my place.
Right.
But I'm just letting y'all know they're all right. They all right. Mary, I appreciate you having me on your show,
Thank
but
you, Karen, for
I
joining me.
just really did. She just really irked me. Out of all the commentators, and I tell you, I was watching, she's the worst one. For her to
Well,
be so old, she is the worst one. You
and now
should
that you
take
got it
your.
off your
Yeah,
chest, do you feel better? You feel better that you got it off your chest now?
I ain't gonna get it off my chest till she come at me, because I know she want to come at me. And don't talk over the screen. If you need to hit me up, you find me, and we can go live and we can go toe to toe. I don't want to put on my TV with a pre-recorded with you. I want to go toe to toe with you to your face. And I'm going to drag you like a motherfucking pit bull, cockeyed hoe, and get some collagen in your lips. While you talking about my son lips being big, go suck a dick. They might make them bigger, like mine.
Thank you, Miss Karen, for
I
joining
love
me.
you, Mary. I do. And I appreciate you having me on. And I'm sorry I just had to drag this lady like that. But you won't fuck with nobody else again. Not me. Okay, I got to go. I got to go
Okay.
and watch my shows. Later. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Good night,
Okay.
everybody.
Good night.
Bye.